Good evening. Oh my
Howdy
God.
fucking do.
Does everyone hear that? I hear that. Do you hear
Yodel.
that? I have a voice.
Yodels.
My voice is back.
Yes, I know.
Damn allergies, I tell you.
Allergies. COVID.
No, dust allergy.
COVID.
Dust allergy.
Just COVID.
Nope, I feel perfectly fine.
So, what do you know? We're already starting out with 4 people.
Quattro.
4.
Uno, dos, tres, quattro.
And 4 is in the number after 2, as in 24.
But now look, it said we have cinco. Spawn here, Mr. Knast here, Grimm here.
Probably is something like gumbo.
The funny thing is, when you have allergies and you get the nasal drip, your voice goes kind of funny.
Nasal
Cool here.
drip. Spawn here. Cora here. So we got 5. 5 is more than 4.
Cinco.
Uno.
Dos.
Uno.
Dos. Six. Seis.
6.
Yeah.
9.
Everybody tonight on Drago and Tink, we are teaching Spanish and Spanish. Now here. Hello, Valerie. Yeah, the doctor just told me today I got post-nasal drip too. So you're gonna say your daughter has COVID too?
Who's got COVID?
No, she has the same thing I have, post-nasal drip.
Yeah, she got COVID.
Hey. Because I have all year-round allergies. I blame myself for this because I slept next to a fan, had to pull full blast on my head, and I did not know it was covered in dust particles. The next morning, when I rolled over and just looked in the fan and said, nothing but dust, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I was saying, hey. So how was everyone's Tuesday?
Another day.
That is true. So we got 5. So how to say 5? Oh, I can do all this fun stuff.
I have all year round COVID.
Oof. It's like fun with an F on attached to it.
You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to go and find it. There was a video. Now this video's gotta be a couple years old now. There's a mom talking to a little girl, and she's getting ready to go to school, and she's like, okay, if you sneeze or something, you say allergies. And what was it? The little girl sneezes. She turns around. She goes, COVID.
That's weird. Gary's comment did not pop up in StreamYard, but it popped up on Facebook. Hello, Gary. So now we got 7. Look at that. How to say 7 in English. Sept. Now we're down to 6.
6.
I'm just having fun saying these different numbers in different languages. And Louie's here. Hello, Louie. It's Louie here. So you got a Spawn here, a Corey here, a Val here, a Louie here. Gary was here. I don't know if he still is, but that's weird that his comment showed up on Facebook. We're not in food. We had tacos. I had Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
So they say.
Eat the chicken.
I was gonna get taco, but I was like, no. I'm not doing it.
Wow, I'm losing track here. So let's see. We got Spawn. We got Cora. We got Spawn. We got Valerie. We got Spawn. We got Valerie. We got Spawn. We got Lori, and Valerie. And now Spawn.
Yeah, and Spawn has
And we
food.
have 9 people.
Spawn has food trapped behind her right ear. How the hell you get it? Trapped behind your ear? Explain that one to me.
Well, she had been getting dizzy spells. And I'm like, okay, well, first it could be your blood pressure. I'm at PJ's having wings and beer. Yes, Gary, I know. You're actually right around the corner from me. Here's Johnny and the Mad Red King.
Right,
You son.
I'm here.
And the Mad Red
Look,
Queen is in the
Let's
background.
bring in the background.
Yes, she's cooking me sausage soup.
Sausage.
Sausage tortellini soup.
She cut. Mm-hmm. She finally got mad and cut your sausage off.
Yeah, you know.
And
I
that
mean,
she feed you for dinner.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, she got the whole Lorena Bobbitt thing going on.
Uh-oh.
Got an idea. Come here. Bring it here.
No, we can't sit on.
Bring it. Oh, trust me. I won't show it on the air. Bring it here. I'll show you right where to put it. Right here. Right here. Right across the carotid artery.
I'm actually making dinner that doesn't use jar sauce. And it's all made from scratch.
Scratch.
Scratch. Homemade chicken
I'm
broth,
waiting.
diced tomatoes,
Gary's
garlic.
waving. Gary's waving to us from PJ's in Deptford.
We were just past there, not even 15 minutes.
Yes.
And he didn't invite you guys. How rude is that?
He doesn't love us anymore.
Shameful. That's right. You didn't message me.
Shame,
Maybe.
shame. Where's that from?
Shame.
Yeah.
That's from a lot of movies, ain't it?
Shame bell. Got to
Give
ring
me
the
a
shame
second,
bell.
Freya.
Shame Bell. Let's see.
Shame bell. I don't remember. It was like a TV or a movie or something. Shame.
This is on medium. I'm taking block out.
Medium.
Oh, I entered blockhead.
Game of Thrones.
Competition.
Game of Thrones. That must have been when the brother was like butt pounding the sister. You entered them in a what?
And a unusual and cute doll contest.
So we have. Hey, Miss Heather in chat. Heather too.
And if they win,
Mm-hmm.
it's a $10,000 prize and a year of free Kong toys.
Kingzilla, hey Alan, how's your night? Hey, my favorite guys. Heather says, hi, wifey.
Hi,
Heather,
Boo.
the Crimson Phoenix. Dawn Reed Brooks, hello. But I've been having dizzy spells, thought it was blood pressure or sugar.
If the dolls
But
win,
been taking cotton swabs to my right ear. Yeah, so
Stop.
basically she damaged her ear canal.
stop. If we win, we get $10,000
Mm.
and they get a year's supply of Kong toys.
But we don't use Kong toys because they can be destroyed.
We use the black Kongs, the Kong Extreme.
I'm not saying it.
How else do you want to describe it? The Kong Extremes.
Yeah, the black Kong that looks like,
A really fucked up butt plug?
yes, but not just any color butt plug. It's
All right.
okay. TTV Kingzilla 6. Stephen Banshee. Hey, Stephen, how are you? Mr. Knast, hope you are feeling better soon.
No, I feel great. My voice is back. I get to yell at people.
What about a butt plug? The black Kong toys that the dogs chew on look like butt plug. See, there's a reason. But first, we'll talk about the Spawn. See, yes, she's got water behind the one ear canal in the right ear. And when you get water in your ear, it throws your balance off. So it will make you dizzy. And that's what the dizzy spells were coming. And that's what I told her. So again, my PhD has come into play.
Rev Grimm PhD.
There you go. But no, we don't use Kong toys for the dogs because you've seen what our dogs can do to toys.
Someone was detected at your front door.
You know Fox, the one that Freya's always carrying around, the long rope, but just has the material left on it?
Yeah.
That's a Kong toy. The ones that are indestructible, and that's a heavy chewer toy. Like I brought Kevlar into the house and they've gotten through. They're using the wrong mouth for the butt plug. I don't know. I mean, I know a few people that have sucked on butt plugs. And you know who's actually probably good with butt plugs? Damon Barkey.
That's true. That was a Damon Barkey specialty.
I have not seen him or heard from him lately.
Maybe he's inventing new plugs.
I heard from Brit today.
No, that's a plus.
Yes. They were all, she was calling to see what's going on, told us she's going to be putting some orders in at Holand's. And again, as we asked everybody to actually put in this week for, anybody that's going to put orders in, we need to do this week because next week, unfortunately, I'm going to be down. So me trying to explain how to actually do the sublimation, because I do all the sublimation and that kind of printing work.
Yeah.
So me doing one of these now, while drooling on myself because all my meds got sent over today to CVS, all my after surgery meds. You know me, I won't be on painkillers very long. If I'm on them for more than 2 days, that'll be a long period for me. Major hip surgery. Think about it. I had this major surgery with the rod taken out of my leg. 2 days later, the perks were like down the toilet.
That's true. And Heather wants names. Names, please.
Names, please. Damon Sharkey. My nephew, the little shithead. The original host to Drago and Tinks. That's when it was just Drago and Tinks. Oh, did we go with Gaming Night or was it Drago and Tink?
Drago and Tink's Neverland.
Yeah, it was Drago and Tink's Neverland. That's right. That's what we started it out as. Hope you feel better, Grimm. Prayers, man. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Yes. So, can you believe the week 6 weeks ago? I was just talking about this because we had always said if I was going to leave the basement show that I had to do a 24-hour show.
Yep.
Well, I sat here and I started thinking about it and think where we went. We decided about 6 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more, love butt plug liquors.
What the hell?
Wow. That's a whole new meaning. That's not window liquors there. That's a butt plug liquor. Used or unused is the biggest question. We will miss you, Grimm. Thank you. Greatly appreciate that. So, Mike, when I brought it to you, I think you honestly were like, are you fucking serious?
To some degree, yes, but
yeah, I didn't think anybody thought I was going to actually be serious and push the 24-hour spot. And after with all the planning and all the weeks of prep, we are now ready for this Friday.
Yeah. I even had the outro done.
That's Damon for you and you folks. You still sound good, sir.
What?
You still sound, you definitely got more of your voice back. I will say that. But
it's breaking up finally.
Yeah, you definitely, though, can still tell that it's in the back of your throat.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you know what? It could always be worse. It could be COVID encephalitis.
COVID encephalitis. I gotta look that one up.
I don't know what it is, but I don't think I want to know what it is either. It might be when you have COVID, you cough and your dick explodes.
True.
Now, we could have the either actual boom explosion, which might be really fucked up because if you're at work or you're out in public and you cough and all of a sudden you got this big flash and boom come out of your pants, I think a lot of people are really going to be worried.
Yeah, no, help.
Cough of drop. It's a drop of cough.
That is true.
So usually I take those and I'll put them in like a cup of tea and I melt them down and then I drink them.
Nothing wrong with that. I haven't tried that one. I've been all right, Steven. Nice to see you. Went to the Eagles game this past Sunday, but we won't talk about sports right now. But yeah, living life.
At least you had a nice day for it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
am pissed off. I will tell you what. I did watch the pop up you did, and I was pissed off about that with Facebook.
What, did they try and hit me with the copyright?
Yes. So I went in and I argued it, and they asked what reason. I'm like, you're out in public at a football game. You have no fucking control over what is done.
That's true.
And you paid for the ticket. So therefore, guess what?
Sounds a little gross, though.
Oh, I'll tell you what, though. For the 24-hour show, I have new flavors of body armor to promote.
Uh-oh.
Watermelon, strawberry, blueberry, something or other. Might be like dingleberry. I don't like cough drops, but no, I need them. I'm sick. Well, Heather, we know that you're sick, but yeah, but I mean, you're friends with Miss Grimm, so I mean, we know that you're sick and you hang out with us. So I mean, that right there just signs it in for you.
Well,
but you mean you're sick? You're sick. I get it now.
Well, that's what I told people. I can't be sick. I'm sick 24/7 in the head.
True. I mean, I know I'm sick.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone feels better soon. Yes, no. My biggest thing that's going to suck is Friday morning. I have to test at home because they no longer test at the hospital for COVID. Dingleberry flavored. What the fuck?
What?
There you go. Dingleberry flavored. That could be an interesting flavor.
Yeah, just a little bit.
New from Rev Grimm. It's dingleberry flavored ice cream.
Nah, mine's cherry.
I don't know. I mean, it might be something of the future endeavors. I am definitely not eating it. I will have guinea pigs. I mean, test subjects. Hey, it's Miss Grimm. Hey, Shannon. So yeah, that might be something there. But yeah, no. New flavors of body armor. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, well, the whole 24 hours should be interesting.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. Knast.
Yes.
That is dingleberry.
You want to see something funny?
Sure.
There it is.
Oh my dear God, the man's on the cut.
And guess what?
It glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark.
Oh my God. There we go. That could be that good, that could be bad.
Well, if it gets lost in certain places, there'll be a glow coming from areas.
So, Dorothy, if you go back and watch this, do not stick the cup up your ass.
And it's the other one.
You.
It's the other one I did today.
Ooh, sorry about that. Is that going to door too?
No, I just hate because this side of it's like white paper, and this side here has that shading and coloring.
Yeah.
And how it comes together because, you know, the paper ends up wrapping together and you get them edge to edge. And I just hate. Thank you. Yeah, that's our new thing, working on the glow in the dark tumblers.
Coming soon, glow in the dark papa.
This is my new favorite thing. I actually got a chemical burn the other day from it.
Armor etch.
Yes, this is what we use for etching on the glass. If anybody saw it on our page or on Holland's Customs, we actually did the candle photos, which Cora picked up. You put this on and you actually etch a stencil. The worst part about it is if you get it onto the skin, it immediately starts to burn into the skin. So needless to say, guess who gets to work with the shit that burns into their skin? Because Miss Grimm, no, we don't. There you go. Yes. That's all etched into glass.
Yeah, it came out freaking amazing.
Yeah, I like how they came out. I mean, those were our first two that we did. We are going to do some more stuff, but now it's a stencil, so it's not like you can do like the intricate pictures like the like the tumblers and stuff like that. But with that, you do the stencil, so it's like SVG. It's like I don't even have anything. So it's like when you do the vinyl. When we do the vinyl work, it's basically something like that. Heather said it came out. I'm here, but I'm heading to the laundromat. Laundromat, very pretty. It came out really nice. Thank you all. This is Miss Grimm's new project. She's going to start working on. This, you put sublimation on, like the tumblers. So that should actually come out really cool. Yes, and then we got color changing ones. But we actually have surprise for you at some point. Can't tell you what it is.
Nobody likes surprises, though. I'm just kidding.
Happy Krampus, there you go. Maybe it's a poop in a glass block with jiggly eyes. I mean, the kids used to say, AJ and Hope thought it was funny, because I used to say, for Christmas, you're getting a jar of shit with googly eyes.
No, Damon was getting a jar of shit with googly eyes.
Damon got a lot of jars of shit with googly eyes.
And then he was going to get a, we were going to go find the raccoon tail book.
Yeah, the raccoon tail book.
Because the kids love pictures.
Got a job today, so hopefully I can get some stuff from you guys in the future. That is awesome, Lori. Congratulations on getting the job. And, we are always here. Hollands is here and not going anywhere.
Yeah, Hollands is like the basement show. We're just getting stronger and stronger as the days go by.
Yep. And we've actually, myself and Miss Grimm have been talking a lot. And as that time comes, we might actually open a brick and mortar store. And we will take the business to a brick and mortar store. And we will have a store. And, then we're not doing it in-house. So, of course, I'll be spending a lot of hours at the shop, working at the shop. But we had said about Mr. Knast coming to work for us.
Really?
Yes.
Just think, you guys do Hollands costumes, and we could do infomercial.
There you go. No pain, no bleeding for a week so far, Reverend. Well, that is always a good thing, that there's no pain, no bleeding out of your gums. Because the last thing, like I said, when I had my teeth pulled, the first thing they told me about was dry socket. I never had it, so I don't know what it is. But all I know is I was told that it doesn't sound fun.
No, yeah. Dry socket sucks.
Yeah, never had it. Don't know exactly what it is, but don't think I want to. I can't anymore because there's nothing left in there.
No, even when I had mine done, you figure I had four in the last 8. I was stuck with gauze pads for 2 weeks.
I don't know if you went with me or not when I was doing mine, but we did the whole one side up to the canine. And then we did the whole other side up to the other canine. And then we did the whole front, tops and bottoms. So we did the tops and bottoms on one side, because at the time I had to get AJ off the bus. So I couldn't, I couldn't be out. But yeah, man, no, mouth pain absolutely fucking sucks. That is true, Troy. You did. I saw that. You went to Affordable Dentures. Great place. That is actually where myself and Miss Grimm went, and we ended up getting our dentures from there. Don't get me wrong, Grimm doesn't wear them because you know what? I'm so used to doing shit without the dentures.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Hopefully it tastes better. I will send you a picture of my mouth.
Let the man eat dinner first, please.
Trust me, there's not much that can actually get me. Me and Darth I don't know if you heard us last night, but myself and Darth were talking about smells last night.
Yeah, a little bit.
And you know what, though? I think it would be absolutely fucking hilarious. I think AJ and Hope would have loved meeting Darth.
Some twisted way, yes.
I think if you were to go pick on Morgan, I think Hope would.
I don't know because AJ, I could see AJ and Hope fueling him up even more.
Yeah, but AJ had a crush on everybody over. So he would have had a crush on Morgan. And Darth would have gone to start on Morgan. And it would have been over.
Well, it looks good. It has color. It has lots of color. It probably has lots of vitamins, which today, I had to stop taking all of my vitamins, my multivitamins, and all of my, natural remedies, like the medications I take for my ears. It got good taste. Yes, got good taste.
I have more cheese. But you have problems with it.
So we are about 27 minutes in, and we know that I run this kind of lately like insane, but I actually want to run it real quick. So everybody, get out your pens and papers. Or your phone, because Gary took screenshots. And this is the official 24-hour lineup schedule. And this is how it will run on Friday night into Saturday day and Saturday night. So this is exactly when these people will be on. So here you go. Don't go anywhere. We're going to run this real quick for you.
Welcome to the circus. Welcome to the shit show, just another freak show. Hang your hat and hate at the door. It's a game of torture, souls are made to order everything you wanted and more. You gotta kill somebody to thrill somebody. Everybody's got a reason to bleed. You gotta fuck somebody to know somebody. That motherfucker ain't me. Am I the only one that doesn't buy into the lies? Am I the only one that doesn't wear a disguise? 'Cause if I can't break it, I can't change it. Then tell me how will I know? Am I the only one that isn't just here for the show?
There you go. There it is. And Heather said she took screenshots too.
I mean, it's easier writing stuff down these days.
That is true. And we have been posting it up on our pages, personal pages, and the Basement Show pages.
Yeah, it's pinned at the top of the Basement Show page, actually.
But this will be my parting gift to everybody for the holiday.
Right, go lay down.
Well, you think about it, because we had also mentioned that it will actually be probably the last live show we do till probably Wednesday next week.
Yeah,
Oh my.
because you figure Monday, the Grimms won't be on, and Miss Grimm may do something, I know you were talking about you might go on Monday night just to kind of do a general update with a pop-up.
Yep.
I don't know exactly what's going to go on for Tuesday. Wednesday, I imagine, will be you and Miss Grimm.
We'll see how you are. I'm not making any promises.
Yeah, we'll see. She wants to see how I am. But I'm kind of anticipating, because we actually talked to the doctor about this yesterday, that this one is going to be a lot rougher than the first one.
Well, you gotta take it day by day. That's all you can do.
You'll have your home health aide. You'll have your own personal nurse.
Yep.
Your Nini.
I'm getting fully treated here.
She's probably gonna bring you that soup again.
Yeah, after my surgery, when we had the rod taken out of my knee, Janine Lippincott came down and she brought me soup. Where was it from? Like Costco. And like, yeah, dude, that got plowed. And I don't even remember eating it.
You had fucking bowls.
I will be around a little bit of Saturday morning, but not long. I had basketball practice that morning, and I had pickleball practice that day. Damn, Troy, how many sports do you play, sir?
You got this, Graham. They don't know you or what you're capable of. You got this, Rev Grimm. Thank you all. I greatly appreciate that. I mean, if I was to say that the nerves aren't getting a little bit jittery as we go, thank you, Cora. As I get closer to it, I mean, anybody that goes in for surgery and says that they don't have a little pre-jitter is definitely full of shit. No matter what you're getting done, whether it's, as Troy just had 5 teeth, I think it was, he had removed.
Oh, Brian said that you are the bionic man, and that if he ever gets robbed, because his truck just got broken into, if he ever gets robbed, he's taking you to the structure.
Awesome. I'm a pickle. Okay.
But that's Brian.
Yes.
That's my tech.
Yeah. So, I mean, anybody that you're going to do great. Thank you, Lori. Everybody gets a little pre-jitters. I mean, it happens because, you know, first up, you're going into a hospital. I was nervous last week, but I got through this. Exactly. Everybody's got a little bit of a little butterfly in their stomach when they're going to get ready to do any procedure that you do.
I puked in the parking lot when I had my teeth done.
Yeah, that's true. You blew chunks.
I mean, I told the dentist, but I call you a bitch. I'm sorry in advance.
Oh, no.
I went to swing at the dentist.
That's because Jolly was an asshole.
But Miss Grimm did tell the doctor to put it in my chart. It's natural reaction, yes. Just put it in my chart to come and get her right when they're getting ready to wake me up. Because otherwise an orderly might hit the floor.
I cannot be responsible for it.
Because
well, the same thing happened when you just went in for your knee procedure. You were upset because you were missing your thing. So she had told him, look, when you're ready to wake him up, come get me, because if he sees me first, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And like I said, he jacked up the orderly, and I walked in, I went, hi. He goes, hi, baby.
Oh, shit.
I put the windows open.
The windows open.
And I said, are we really going to start acting up? And he goes, no, I'm sorry. I love you. Can we go home now? And I said, in a couple hours, you got to kind of wake up and eat something first. And then when we saw him, he was eating the pineapple popsicle.
Yeah, that's right. I did have a popsicle.
Freya, you're going to go home.
That's because the orderly tried to make nice with me because,
I was in the room by that point, and you're like, oh, you want to make fun of me? Oh, it's good. You threatened me, and said, I'll get you back, don't worry.
Yeah, and then Mr. Knast almost saw you naked.
Yeah, Shannon said I become very combative when I come out of anesthesia.
Well, you don't know where you are. You're in a weird place. There's people around you that you don't know. It's a very common thing. I mean, hell, I became combative when I was under. And you told me that, and I was like, I did?
Yeah, because with this, it'll probably be as it was when I did the other hip. Now, when they took the rod, the spike out of my leg, they put me completely under. God, I'm the same way, Graham. Yeah, they completely put me under and out when they did the nail removal from my leg. But when they did I fight and swing automatically. Yeah. When I did the other hip, they gave me something that would help mellow me out.
Yeah.
And we went down the hallway, and I remember them saying, it's cold down this hallway. I'm sorry. And I remember getting into the OR room.
Can you get out of your sister's ass, please?
And they got me onto what I was sitting on, and they told me to sit up because they actually put a nerve block in your back. And I sat up and they put it in, and I remember saying to the nurse in front of me, and I was really, all of a sudden, I was really like just completely out of it. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm leaning on you. And she goes, that's what I'm here for. And they're like, okay, turn and lay down. And I went and turned and laid down. And
Luna, what are you eating?
I don't remember anything else. Like, it was, next thing I know, I was in the fucking wake up area.
I get that. I mean, when I had all my dental work done, I was actually working third shift, and I was actually going right from work. So she's like, "Look, I'll make you a deal that I don't normally tell my patients. Since you don't like me, I don't want you to become combative and start trying to fight me. So listen to music. Don't have it loud enough that I can hear it
Luna,
and
go.
it distracts me, but have it so it calms you down." And the one time I went, when they were doing the front, I fell asleep for 3 hours. Didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, I wish. Mm-mm.
The dentist actually had to wake me up and say, "Hey, you got to go home. I got more patients. You got to go."
No, see, some of my teeth coming out, I wasn't numb enough.
Oh, that's my fault. I get like 8
So
9
they
shots
were
of numb.
ripping it out without it being numb. And I'm like, he's like, let me know. I'm like, so if I go to swing, you know I'm not numb, right?
The worst was my eye tooth. Now, does anyone in chat know that you have an eye tooth?
Yeah, these.
I had to get mine ripped out up in your nasal cavity.
Yeah.
Mine became so impacted and swollen that I tried to rub oil gel to calm down the numbness.
Mm-hmm.
My face blew up and I looked like Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, I've noticed that. When I used to get like an abscess,
Yeah,
I'd put Orajel or something on it, and it just seemed to make it worse.
Well, little did I know that my face was swollen like that because I got up in the morning panicked because I was late for work and there was 16 inches of snow on the ground. Drove myself to work just for my boss to look at me in my eye, send me home, get to my parents' house, and they looked at me like, "What in the hell happened to you?" So I make an emergency dentist appointment for the next day on a Monday. And they said if I waited one extra day, they would actually have to puncture the cheekbone to pop all the fluid out of it. $375 later, they got the tooth out, but I was still swollen for a week.
Yeah, I used to get the abscess, and it would go up. And the one time I had it, Miss Grimm had said something on I don't remember what it was on, but I think it might have actually been at MySpace at that point, because Noah and everybody was ready to come.
Yeah, it looked like somebody punched you in
She
the
said
face.
it looked like somebody had punched me in the face. And all my brothers from the chapter, all up and down the East Coast, are like, what? We're on our way now. So they were coming from Massachusetts and fucking Virginia.
West Virginia.
Buckley,
West Virginia.
Good old Noah. Noah passed away. God, Noah's been going years. No,
I'm gonna make fun of myself if I can find it.
He was an amazing guitarist.
Who
we haven't talked to? Coop.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Randy Cooper in a while. Randy Cooper, amazing guitarist, real good friend of mine. He is in Texas Hippie Coalition. Great guy, really awesome guy. Like
he donated to the GoFundMe.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He donated to the GoFundMe. That was awesome. I haven't talked to DeServo lately either. DeServo's from the North Jersey chapter. He is in Black Label Society.
That may be my fault.
What, DeServo?
Uh-huh. I may or may not have told him that there were, because the kids were here, that you couldn't go out on a bender.
Yeah, they always want the Reverend to go out on a bender.
Oh, boy.
Lord says that sounds really painful.
It was. It's
Luna, out! Come on, go!
I'm actually trying to see if I can find the one and only picture I ever had with my dentures in. And everyone can sit back and laugh at me
Go lay down.
because they looked absolutely horrible. So I'm going through my pictures real quick now.
Yeah, I got one with my dentures in.
Well, you figure I started all my dental work in 2011. Had them in June 2012. I took them out and never put them back in. And I get yelled at every day.
That's what I say. Half the time, I'm like, you know what? I can do stuff better without them.
I mean, I can taste up a lot more.
That's why.
I mean, there's very few things that I can't eat, like peanuts.
No, I can still eat peanuts. The hardest thing I have a hard time eating is Twizzlers. Not the corn peel ones, the regular Twizzlers.
I can eat those. I have problems with spaghetti.
No, spaghetti I never had a problem with.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Nope. Spaghetti, I don't. Spaghetti, I have issues with.
Oh, come on.
You eat the soup and you get warm.
Too many pictures. One was real, I think.
I went down for the count first day of quarantine.
Can't eat crunchy Cheetos. That's a different one.
How little she was. That's how they're going to be when you come home.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was that assed out.
That was right after I called Nene, like flipping out because I didn't know what to do. And there's me with them.
Yep.
24. I'm getting closer, I think, people.
Yeah, it would bang me. They hurt my gums.
Like a bad sunburn. First grade picture.
She wasn't even really that furry at that point.
I still have never found that collar.
Yeah, I get a few things that rip my gums up.
Oh my lord.
I found it. I feel warn people in advance. Maybe.
Cohen is doing dirty Alpha Michelle tattoos.
That is.
Please.
You look like you just got done surgery. Like, They gave me the good stuff.
Say cheese. That was the one and only picture I ever took wearing them.
Now,
I fucking hated them.
Jesus, were you hungry?
Uh-huh.
Was it horrible? Never make it again?
Absolutely fucking disgusting.
Never make it again.
No.
He only has one sausage anyway, so you gotta find another one.
You make that again, I'm throwing it across the room.
Are you?
Yes. I'm
You
going
look like a totally different guy.
It doesn't stick around here.
Thank you.
My thing is, I doubled the garlic, and not the garlic, the ground beef, because it only says to use one package.
Oh, the sausage? No, I mean, that's probably what gave it a little bit of a kick.
Next time.
Plus, he's the one that looks like a totally different guy. Hold on. I'll pull up a picture for you. What was this picture? Hold on. Wait 1 second. Let's wait a few.
The cheese is behind you.
I stay a little bit away from some cheese. I gotta go get a pill though.
Okay. You gotta bring me mine on your way back.
You do look much different than now. Cousin Crew.
Cousin Crew, here, I'll send you mine.
Well, here you go. This is probably a picture you probably seen.
I know that picture.
What picture's that?
That is a very, very, very young Johnny.
That's my first grade picture. Cousin Crew roll call.
Cousin Crew roll call.
I love you, Johnny, but why do they make them so big?
Showing old pictures. I don't really have any old pictures anymore.
No, we were talking about dental work house that I had pulled up a picture of me wearing my dentures. Actually,
My picture.
Chelsea wanted to beat me up because the first time I went out Colorado is when I took mine out. And I never put them back in.
I gotta find it.
But yes, that's Mr. Knast in first grade.
Kelsey said she can share one.
Go ahead, send it to me. I'll pull it up. Got Beetlejuice. I got all my Walking Dead ones I did.
Beetlejuice.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
he had a meltdown when I told him I wasn't a fan.
Grim will remember this picture.
That was a very, very heavy Grimm.
No beard. Longer hair.
Mr. Knast was skinny too.
Mr. AJ Styles. And that's Lynn Creighton there from Burgess Saturday Radio.
That's back to Powerbomb Radio.
That's when we did, Powerbomb. That's right.
Okay, you're a cute kid. Thank you, Heather. Man, everybody loving Mr. Knast. Look at this. It's official.
Yeah, because Grimm doesn't have any young pictures anymore. And Mama Dukes doesn't have one either. Ha ha ha. None of my kid pictures are in existence.
Bullshit.
Well, here you go. Here's one that you both should know very well. I got to watch the Bub for tonight.
Yeah. That's the Morristown house upstairs.
Yep, when you guys had back to school night, you asked me to watch PJ for you one night. We had fun that night.
Yeah.
You beat me the whole time. Alright, so here is Sir Grimm with his dental work.
Look how heavy my face was.
That's all the drugs.
All the drugs.
Yeah, I was doing cheap drugs at that point, not good ones.
Well, apparently I was too back in my day, so don't feel.
Yeah.
So that is Sir Grimm. And here's the Mrs. Grimm.
I see boobages.
Cleavage.
Cleavage. It's Cleveland. Why
Jeez,
was
you-
other me as a kid?
In the bedroom. You really want me to do this?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Boobies. I got the one from Chelsea, but I'll wait till she pops back in the chat so she can explain this. Oops.
Grimm likes random pictures of boobies sent to him.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
And the Crimson Phoenix knows that.
I gotta wait for Miss Kelsey to come back in chat first. No, she's gonna hide now because she's not in bed.
Let come in to let her defend herself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's back.
She's back.
All right. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kelsey Thompson.
Wow.
6/26/92. I was 5 years old.
6/26/92. It's an old picture of me in New Jersey at Aunt Jones. How old were you, Kelsey?
If I'm not mistaken, probably 3. I want to say 3. I could be wrong though.
And you were how old, Mr. Knast?
5.
And Shannon was 87, so 88, 89, 91.
She would have been a couple months and I would turn 5.
Yeah. 6/26.
2. I'm
So she
wrong.
was 2. So 6/26/92. That's June 26, 92, right?
Correct.
So 6/16/92. I just graduated high school.
Oh, Jesus.
I was 19 years old. Dave, is that ours? Is that ours?
We're screen takedown because it had that blue line?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. Because it was in where I have the pictures. So I must have hit it.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm just checking. We had a smoke detector going off in our bedroom.
Huh?
And you know how that was. Heather was 7.
Well, if anyone wants me to pull up any old photos, well, I mean,
And this is what it's about. This is the memories.
so Aunt Joanne's, that was probably in the van. I was 30 in 92. Oh, sorry, Lloyd.
Yeah, I was 19. The picture that Kelsey put up was 6/26/92.
Here you go. So I don't know if you saw it.
You were Mr. Knast, just about 5 years old. Heather was 7. Heather was, and Heather Clemens, Crimson Phoenix was 7. Mama Dukes was 18. Yeah, because right around that time, I think I actually, probably right near that time, I had met Mama Dukes.
I think I was in my 30s in 92.
I think she was in her 30s.
I'm just jealous of the hair.
There you go. You can show that one if you want.
So these aren't on, but we will.
Wait,
Let me see if you can find one of my oldies.
wait.
Troy.
Oh, that's Miss Grimm. Never mind.
Yeah, that was Mr.
Ask Johnny who that is. John, who's this?
It's a Bernie.
It's a Bernie. Shut up.
My first puppy.
No, that's not what I thought it was.
Cora would know who. Cora gonna know who that is?
Cora shouldn't remember this one.
Do we need to turn the light on? You can turn the light on the camera if that would help.
Let's see. Maybe this might help a little bit. It makes it glare.
No, it's just good. Black and it looks like a black and that's a shepherd.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Was that
Yeah.
a beagle?
That is a beagle. Dachshund, if I'm not mistaken. I did not know he's had these. This was my grandmother or my father's dog. This was George. We just found something that belonged to the kids that we didn't even know we got out of there that survived. And we didn't even know they were in this box. AJ and Hope's Fitbit.
Oh wow.
We never even knew that we still had these. I graduated high school in 79. It was a good time. 79, I was 6.
Johnny never.
Yep. Right around April of 79, I was about 6 years old.
Be right back. See if I can find one of my oldies. Oh, Heather's looking for pictures. Oh boy.
Cora will definitely know that.
I've seen that one.
That's my father and me.
I graduated in 80, so Lori and Cora are kind of close in age, I think. I'm getting that vibe.
This is Alex, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Heather, Mama Dukes will know this one.
Oh, what the heck, that cut off?
Anybody want to take a guess who that is?
Chubby baby. Is that cute little
What
baby?
year was that?
Beep, 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 beep.
Dad was born in 47.
Who was older, Dad or Jim?
Jim was older.
Then I have.
That's
You're right.
small,
You're right, Spawn. That is the Slim Reaper.
That's Dad.
but he's not slim. He's chunky.
Here you go. Now this really is going to throw everybody for a loop. Because
Yeah, you?
that is my father.
Oh. Kind of reminds me of my old best friend growing up. Was his name Chuck?
There's one of you.
The Slim Reaper.
I got a couple from the Clemson Phoenix real quick.
Heather, I swear to God, if there's anything of me, I'm going to kill you myself.
So she said she's the one in the bottom left corner. She's this one.
Huh.
What the mouth is?
Yeah.
That's the Clemson Phoenix. And then I got another one. Aw, happy family. I behaved. Oh,
So
why did I just spend you all that money? Oh, I want my money back.
Yeah.
I was a tomboy. That's okay. Hey, I'm not being a tomboy.
yeah, this is going to get interesting.
Did I
Steph,
give you that one?
no.
You want that one?
I don't remember how old it was. So here we go. As we said, we can send them.
She's gonna kill me.
So
Is that Spawn? I had one of those. Pop, 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 pop.
that is Ben Franklin.
Luna, go.
Wait, that's Ben Franklin?
That's Brandon.
He had hair. Wow.
There it is. We did salvage one.
Okay. Spawn, are you still here?
Spawn. Small check. The one being held or the other one?
The one being held. That is Spawn.
Looks like Elena.
That is also.
Neck it, Spawn.
I'm trying to get it from the.
Here, I'll turn the big light on.
Yeah, we'll turn off the camera light because it's creating a. What's it called? You ready for this?
I just thought my name is Spawn. No.
Because Mama Dukes
Come on,
is still here.
Luna, out.
There she is, Miss Heather.
So we want to see when Grimm was young, huh?
Damn, look at that. Look at those locks, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait. Second one in the one in the middle, right?
What, the pink shirt?
No, like across from the pink shirt.
Across from the pink shirt. Yeah, that's me.
Oh shit. Holy crap, Grim.
Let's see. Oh, so Grimm in his working years, huh?
That's Merchantville.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not gonna I mean I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way, but you kind of look like your friend Bobby in that picture.
Like what?
Bobby.
So we're gonna get real old, okay?
Someone was detected at your front door.
Yes, that was the Blue Angel show. So there's an old picture.
Wow. Again, you?
That is me across the street from my grandmother's house.
Wow.
$2737 Cleveland Avenue, Camden, New Jersey.
And Cora, we don't remember that. That's my grandmother.
I got a couple from Spawn for you.
another young Grimm and Miss Heather. Yep. AJ, Miss Grimm, and the Spawn.
That's the Spawn and Miss Grimm in that one.
Where'd that one go? That little one.
And then here's a Spawn and her daddy.
I may have thrown it. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Whose dog that is?
I don't know.
1934.
Yeah, I'm looking for that one.
I have to find some of me when I was young, my aunt.
There's a young Grimm, a Mama Dukes, and a very young Slim Reaper.
A forbidden picture. They're not supposed to exist.
A birthday party.
I'm looking for the one Miss Grimm just had. I don't know where it went. There we go. So, this is Grimm. Graduation of 8th grade.
Dang. Look up green and gold.
Bell Oaks, Belmore. And this was 8th grade graduation, and I don't remember what year this was, but
Oh, Jesus. Look at that handsome motherfucker. Clean shaven and all.
next week I'm going in the storage unit, and I'm so pulling out skating pics, boo.
Oh, fuck.
I used to live on Cleveland Avenue in New Jersey. Yeah, I lived down there. Another old picture. Again, something Cora would recognize.
Wow.
That's when
Yeah,
family lost the house.
Yeah, I just lost the house down the shore.
House.
Cora probably might remember that one. Yep, that is the Reverend when he was younger.
Marles installed Masonic head of Universal Lodge. Be very careful. It's very fucking funny.
This is a very old news article. It's hard to see,
Here's pictures of it right now.
but there's my grandfather.
That's the house.
Remember
Oh,
that,
okay.
Mr Knast?
Yep, I remember this. That was Mustang, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
Really far.
that's at the park.
I don't know what they are. They're flipped upside down. Who was that?
That could be Bear.
Shit.
Is that Alex again?
I believe so. Okay, he passed before we were born. Yeah, because I think Dad was like 7 or 8 when he passed. Yes, and that's Mama Dukes.
Well, everyone have a wonderful night. Louis, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice to see you in chat.
Have a good night.
Young Heather.
That's scary shit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You know Meredith.
Yeah, I mean,
And you know Mama Dukes. You just wouldn't know the one guy, but that's when myself and Mama Dukes got married.
that's a Bill just only one.
No, that's down in Woodbury. And then on the end is my sister Meredith.
Grandma's ice cream time.
Grandma's at ice cream time. We missed
Yes.
it.
No, we didn't. It's ice cream time.
I have to ask Heather who that is. If she's still on.
Mall
you
closes
doing
at
it or-
9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Ice cream. There you go. If you are here, put it in chat. Ice cream. Mama Dukes, if you're still here. Is that Bear?
She says she's here.
Was that Bear?
Corey wants ice cream. Troy wants ice cream. Dukes, myself. Anyone else who wants ice cream?
I think it might be Bear because that looks like that could be our first apartment.
James Gordon Morrill Sr.
Yeah.
Look on the back. It's got all the diagnostics because, you know, your grandmother kept meticulous. Fifth plumber.
Huh.
Who was that before? Who was fifth before?
Yeah, for Cora. That's her mom. Cora, if you're still here, I have this. You may want this. I just came across it.
Says from Biff.
Says from Biff.
It's the Myrtle. You may put these back in, or you put these in the cabinet.
Well, if you want to put them in the cabinet. So I'm trying to read this here.
Here.
James Gordon Morrill Sr., Alan John Morrill's father, Alan Robert Morrill's grandfather, Alex Brandon Stephanie AJ Morrill's, Hope AJ's great grandfather. She actually got the kids on here.
No, maybe.
It's not your writing.
It could have been Debbie's too,
It's possible.
because she wasn't alive when her.
Oh.
She had already passed. We still have one more box.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Cora, no, it should be something that should go to you.
I didn't know who it was, to be honest.
Yeah, Shannon didn't know who it was. And I'm like, yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
This was probably about 8th grade.
Wait, what?
That's about 7th, 8th grade.
That's you?
Yep.
Dang.
Very young Grimm.
Yeah.
That may be you.
That is me. I don't know what year this is from.
Doesn't have a date on it.
Does not have a date. But this is me.
Somebody tag Alex.
That is me as a little kid with a leather jacket and a hat on backwards.
I'll send him a message. Hold on.
There's some right there.
Might be asleep. We ain't booked tonight. Who knows?
Before the Reverend was all tattooed.
Thank you, Troy.
Very sleepy room.
Yeah.
Dang. Which one is that? Is that Alex again?
Yeah. So that's almost 30 years ago.
There you go. My old favorite sitting position. Wait, Nicole. Wow, a very odd shot of you, Nicole, and Caitlin all in one.
Yep. Kate, Nicole, and Miss Grimm is in the middle.
Well, she always had a really. There you go.
Yeah.
I always sat like that too. My legs tucked, like spun out behind me, and all that. No wonder my knees are so bad.
1912. Office of Register of Vital Statistics. Mother's maiden name, Price. Father's maiden name.
Motorcycle.
A very young Miss Grimm. She's not much taller than back then, but
Wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
Look into that. That's the D for her head. That's the D for her 5.
Here's Mr. Knast in junior high school. After playing a football game.
That's the D to her and
Okay, so what am I looking into?
that's the D.
Yeah, that's my grandfather and my grandmother's burial plot.
Here you go, Miss Grimm Pie.
That's the truck my dad talks about all the time. That's the love truck. What's that? Oh, yeah, that's old. Me and my dad.
Here's now you know what her dad looks like.
Yeah.
Dad with hair.
Oh, yeah, I remember that good looking man with hair back in the day.
With color in his hair.
Look, I was picking my butt up already.
Still do.
That's right. Here's one for you. First time me and my father ever met face to face.
Yeah.
Can you see a resemblance?
Yep.
A little bit. There's a couple right there. I didn't know if you saw them.
That was back in 2010. I mean, the chin lines, dude, the lip smoke, the nose.
2010s. It seems like a long time. Have a good night. See you tomorrow or Thursday.
Night, Troy.
Night, Troy.
I have one somewhere. I'm trying to find that one.
2010 seems such a long time ago.
Yeah, there you go. Here's 2006. My graduation photo.
Look at you.
That was the first time I ever dyed. Well, that first time my hair actually came out dyed like it was supposed to, even though it came out strawberry blonde.
All tight and high on the sides.
Well, up to about 20, I couldn't even grow a butte.
Yeah. What's this?
I have to fast for my blood work tomorrow. No, thank you.
This is probably my grandmother's wedding. Oh my.
Shoes. I have them.
Here you go.
Yeah, you can definitely know that's Alex and stuff.
That's not Alex and stuff.
That's not.
That's Brandon?
That is Brandon.
What?
Yep, that's Alex and Brandon.
Wait, you
Slipper and Ben Franklin.
Well, Brandon will kick my ass next time I see him.
Yeah, we showed that one.
A lot of this is war stuff on your deck. His models.
That's my model. I built that. That was the very first model my father made me paint and do right. Johnny, I'll know who that is.
Yeah, Penny.
At the penny puppy.
Alex, Brandon, and Snoopy.
All right, so again, This is probably like 8th grade dance, maybe.
I'm fucking digging the hair, bro.
Daredevil then.
Can I do that yourself? Oh, my hair doesn't go
There
back.
you go. There you go.
So this is from 2007. That's right
That's,
there.
man, I remember, that's how you look when I first met you. Not in the hospital, obviously, but
Yeah, that's the hospital bed.
yeah, I know
And
you after all of that. But
everybody said I did not look good because of how much weight I actually lost. That is after the accident.
I don't think you look bad.
Which bike is it?
That's the shadow. You get to switch sides with me. I have to go pee-pees. I gotta go.
Alan's first Honda Shadow. So
Yeah.
it says the first.
You know, me and my uncle picking tomatoes.
He had 2.
I'm almost through.
He had the one, the 80, and then the other one he had. That's my great grandmother, if I'm not mistaken. This is when they did pictures on cardboard.
Wow.
This was Myrtle's mom
Mhm.
or her grandmother.
This was her mother. So this would have been my great grandmother. You will know when you see my great great grandmother.
She's scary looking bitch.
Oh, she is scary because she scares me.
Here's one of me, 19, right after,
James
that's
Gordon,
right, actually.
fireman first class, U.S. Navy.
There you go. I was 19, right out of high school.
Uh,
Me and my dimples.
Dimples. Do you remember this one, John?
The kids would know instantly who that is.
Squirt.
Yep.
Max Squirtles.
There's a
He
squirt.
was a daredevil then.
Yes, Brandon was even a daredevil back then.
Evil Knievel.
Pretty much.
That one, and then
I already shown one like that. I was doing YMCA with Alex.
she looks so pissed off in this picture. Expires 7/31/2023.
That just expired.
No, 2003. Sorry.
Oh, 2003?
Yes.
I was going to say, yeah, that just expired. I was going to say, what the fuck?
Date of birth 3/22/1912.
Yep. What happened the following month?
There you go. Here's one that really makes you laugh. I don't know if you,
3.
Mr. Knast Mohawk Days.
3 is March.
Yeah.
What happened in April
1912.
1912?
Did it?
Titanic sank.
Oh.
Mohawk Days.
Oh, days.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Did you?
She was alive when the Titanic went down. And the Titanic, I think, has now been down there about 100 years.
She would have lived to be 100
She would have lived to be 120.
and driven me, you, Heather, Cora, Bob. Oh, poor Bob.
Bob?
Bob is Cora's significant other.
Oh, I'm going to talk about from Beetlejuice again.
No, we're not talking about Bob from Beetlejuice. No. If Myrtle were still alive, Lord have mercy. That woman was a saint in her own right because she helped raise Grimm, but Jesus. She had her pain in the ass. I am here. I'm just trying to get some of the dinner put away.
It's all good. I'm seeing if I have any more young pictures of me. I don't think I do.
I know in the basement of Mom and Dad, there's pictures of us.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. My Christmas selfies by my tree. I did my own little photo shoot.
Pat, you can't eat after midnight. Then Spawn.
Nope. She has to fast for blood work.
Yep.
Oh, here's a funny one of me. I don't know the exact year, but back when my parents had the computer in the room.
Yep.
Oh, that's the living room. I can't remember.
I think that was.
At some point, we're going to have to get that out. So I can stop that thing from being done.
That's a strapping young lad right there, though.
Yeah.
My hair still kind of grows like that in a way.
Yeah. No, I'm coming out with you. I'll be right there. I'll be out with you. All right, I'm going to step away to break down dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay,
You got this, sir?
maybe.
Maybe.
I need an adult. I'm just kidding. I'll be alright.
Cora said my aunt had her ways.
Yeah,
That
that is true.
is true. Well, I mean, she was a saint because she helped raise you
I sent a picture. I don't know if it could be pulled up or not.
every Sunday. My remote's not working.
Who she sent it? Did she send? Mama Duke saying she sent one of you a picture.
I sent a picture. I don't know.
Who
Who
she
did you
sent?
send it to, Hez?
It didn't pop up on you.
Did you send it to Alan? Cora said she was a chubby kid. That's a good one. Hold on. Now, the one I'm sending you, John, I never met this woman. I've heard a lot about her. I never met her. Moosey. It's the kids, Heather and Moosey.
She sent it to Grimm.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay.
Just because I'm not at my computer.
Yeah.
I will be on Friday night and Saturday.
Dang, that's a whole bunch.
That's Heather, Steph, Brandon, Alex, and Moosey, which was Heather's stepmom who passed away.
And there you have it. Hey, Spawn, I gotta tell you, it kind of looks like Zoe.
Front door.
I'm still listening. I can hear you.
No, I'm just saying how Steph looks in this picture. She kind of looks like Zoe a little bit. With the hair.
I think Stephanie is starting to look like her mother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when she answers the phone at times, I'm like, did I call Steph or did I call Heather?
But one number. No, that's me. Oh, sorry.
Who's our friend? No? All right, let's go. Feeding. I'm getting a pet.
You're getting a pet?
Yeah, I'm going to catch the mouses out here.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I've been playing with the rats at PetSmart lately.
I stay away.
There's two rats at PetSmart, and one of them looks
Someone
just
detected
like
at the
Remy,
front door.
only it's a male.
Nope, I stay away you're at. No, thank you.
Mr. Knast says he stays away if we get rats. I don't think he was around when we had them. I don't think he came to the park when we had them. I don't remember.
There's another one. Me and my uncle, my aunt's wedding back in 1990. I was all decked out. White suit, purple suit. Looking spiffy. I wish I still had the pictures of me and my first Holy Communion when I had a mohawk. And my lobster sunburned.
Hi, Frank. Fred, go be on the show.
Freya!
Go see Uncle Johnny. He's on the computer.
Freya, come say hi. Freya.
Hi, Uncle Johnny. He's not out.
Ah.
He's on the screen over there.
Yeah.
She's trying to look out the window.
I'm over here for you.
She thinks you're outside. Because now she's starting to talk to him. He's not
Oh,
out.
boy.
Hi. What are you doing? Look at that eyebrow.
And you guys still see the screen or no?
Yeah.
Here's one of me and Miss Morgan back in the day.
We know that's an old one.
That was 2012 when I took her to a football game. Yeah, it was the Eagles versus the Patriots, and the Patriots kicked the Eagles' ass. Okay.
Yeah, Patriot fan.
What other ones do I have? We have Bugs Bunny. I know you guys probably remember this day too. Me and Mr. Age.
There you go. Look at that picture. The longest time I had that as my picture on my phone.
Pull one when I called.
Yeah. That was Zelly Park.
Yep.
He wouldn't go there anymore.
Yeah, he wouldn't go there after he cracked his head open on the slide.
Can't say I blame him.
It's me and the kids with Margaret. I just don't remember what year that was.
I don't know why I was skinny no more.
Heather used to ski a lot.
No, I tried skiing one. I didn't like it.
No. I ski. It has a motor attached to it. It's called snowmobile.
Favorite car.
Grimm's favorite car. A Chevelle.
When we bought it.
My bad impersonation of Race Ventura. I was 16. I was at a birthday party. Oh man. God, I'm fucking bad.
Oh, I missed that picture. I would love to have that picture back.
All right, Freya, I'm coming.
Miss Grimm just showed me a picture of the Nosferatu marquee print that we had hanging in the living room. It was from the original release. And
Tell Johnny we found somebody who may take the sign in the garage.
We may found somebody to take the sign in the garage.
Oh, what the KFC sign?
Yeah.
Gotta get it down first.
Yeah, but we had a Nosferatu billboard poster.
Yeah.
From when it originally released, and I had it in a frame, and I had gone to Rehome or whatever that is.
Yeah, Habitat.
Restore or whatever that is. And I walked in and I looked, and it was leaning up against the counter. And I'm looking at it, and the frame wasn't real great. And I said to the guy, I'm like, dude, how much? He's like, that's $10. I'm like, all right. So we got this thing home and we took it apart, and come to find it was one of the original fucking posters from the original movie release.
Wow.
I think back in like the 40s or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that unfortunately met its maker in the fire.
Heather said she never will ski. I just sent you a picture of the kids when we took them to Knoebel.
Yeah, I just got it.
I'm just showing one more of me. Back when I was 21. What in the hell happened when over the span of 16 years? What happened to me?
Heh.
I was 21 in that.
Mr. Young Nast.
What the hell happened? Because it was just yesterday.
What I say?
What'd you send that to? Oh, you sent it in chat.
Yeah.
I'll make it a little bit bigger so people can see it. Mr. Hooper's an AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your smile. That's one thing I will say. I truly, heartfully miss her smile.
Yeah, it's when they went to Knoebels.
There you go. Here's one for you.
And Bub, I'm sorry, Sam, it looks like your mom in that photo.
You know, we still never found his glasses. He lost them when he was at a friend's house.
Freya, go lay down.
And her, she was a little goof. She was a ham and a half.
Oh, yeah. I still remember us being in the studio and her calling your phone. Oxys is an explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, we were sitting at Power Bomb that day.
That was rude, actually.
Oh, yeah, it was Verge.
Freya, go lay down.
No, there you go.
Who's the little one?
That's RJ.
That's RJ.
Jeez.
And there's the spawn.
And Ben Franklin with hair.
Yeah, Ben Franklin, the young Ben Franklin, and a Pedo Slim Reaper.
I was going to say, what are we calling Alex in this one?
Pedo.
Pedo? Pedo
Yeah.
Pablo?
Pedophilia.
Freya, go lay down.
And I think that was Mr. Bear that RJ had, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what his name was.
I had a bear I carried everywhere.
Yeah, I had one, but mine, we said, went through the war in Vietnam
Oh, God.
because he was missing an arm, he was missing a leg, his ear was fucked up, he had stitches down the side of his face.
No.
He
Freya,
had,
go
he
lay
was missing an
down.
eye.
Mine, unfortunately, I would never forgive somebody for what they did. I had bear pie since I was about 2 years old. Still had when I was older. Someone got mad at me one night and lit it on fire.
Wasn't me. Don't look at me.
Nothing. Because if it was who I want to talk to, it's one of the 3 people I don't talk to ever again.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, TB. One of my wonderful crazy psychotics.
Oh, her.
Titty bounce.
Yeah.
I don't say that name out loud. It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that's the thing. You say people's names and they appear.
Or I start getting random messages again from that person.
Do you realize we are already an hour and a half in?
There you go.
Hard to believe. Wow.
He still has them, but the zipper's broken.
It seems so long ago.
I posted a question there on my personal page. We're going to change gears real quick, okay?
Yeah.
I had asked a personal question on my Facebook page this morning, but nobody answered it, so I'm kind of upset. So maybe you can give me an answer for me. Okay?
Can you two assholes stop?
I was like, okay, so last week I asked who turned on the AC.
Yes.
This week's question is who turned on the fog? I didn't know South Jersey was also known as Silent Hill, Sleepy Hollow. Did you go out this morning?
Yeah, the fog.
Oh my lord.
I opened the door and went, and I closed it, and then I opened it again to see if I was like seeing this right. Because I thought maybe my eyes were like just fucked up from
Freya,
sleeping.
no! Go lay down.
Freya, no, she doesn't know that.
No,
Trying to go home in a second.
I was just baffled that it was that foggy. Like I was driving down 130, and when you got to Cooper River, you couldn't even see Cooper River.
Oh my God, yeah. No, I walked out there this morning. I'm like, wow, really? I'm like, okay.
Like the boathouse. I was out, and yeah, I had to drive to Woodcock. But like the Cooper River boathouse.
Yeah.
You literally could not see it till you were 5 feet from it.
Yeah, it was definitely very soupy this morning. And it was even warm. It was warm today, warmer than what they said. Now, the nicest it's supposed to be this week is tomorrow, and it's supposed to be the shittiest day of the week.
Yep.
Because it's supposed to be like 68 tomorrow, I think they said, but it's going to be like fucking downpour central all day.
We should make it fun because we're supposed to get about 1.5 inches of rain.
Well, just remember, 1.5 inches of rain and then convert that to snow.
I understand that, but you forget where I live.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. I mean, where you live, I'd rather take the snow.
Yeah,
because 1 inch of snow is 10, or 1 inch of rain is 10 feet of snow.
No, 1 inch is a foot of snow.
Ooh, I don't think so.
I'm gonna pull that right now. Hold on.
I always heard that it was supposed to be 1 inch equals 10 foot. What's this?
So 1 inch of rain is equivalent to 10 inches of snow.
Okay, so
Oh,
10
that was
inches of snow.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow, Heather, but it's supposed to rain all damn day.
Yeah. Oh no, they said it's supposed to be really rainy tomorrow. So yes, even though I'd still rather take the 10 inches of snow than the rain over by you.
Yeah. Anyone have a canoe? Kayak?
Graham's getting his milk.
Moo juice.
Moo juice.
I gotta do all this. I gotta do all this stuff. Oh, shit, we didn't do the meat today. Unless you want to go start doing it.
Yeah, I'll start with that.
Man, goat.
Oh, had to. I'm very quiet on the sound effects tonight. I don't know why.
I don't know. We got to run it again, though.
Right?
Yeah, we got to run the 24-hour lineup. So people have been taking screenshots of it. Write it down. This way you know how long each segment is going to be. So that way you can always go back and you can watch it because it will be recording live, nonstop for 24 hours.
Before you play it, I was just thinking of something real quick.
Okay.
You know what would have been funny for a song for that?
What?
The Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture. Let's do Time Warp again.
Yeah, it would be.
I dropped the ball on that one. Damn.
It could be worse.
True.
You could have dropped your balls on that one.
Maybe I did.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think my voice is talking like this?
That's true. Because we are going to have from 12 to 3, we are going to have an hour of Pretty Princess Tea Party with ASMR.
So they said.
I put my dress on.
Shut up.
And then it put the lotion on its skin.
Okay, yeah. Just play the video, please.
Welcome to the circus. Welcome to the shit show, just another freak show. Hang your hat and hate at the door. It's a
So, all
Ringing.
right, I'll be back.
So, yes, and during the 9 to midnight hour, there is something coming. Cannot say what. So you're gonna have to tune in because there is no saying what's coming and when it's happening in that 3 hour time period. Like in your 3 hour time period, somewhere there's going to be Pretty Princess Tea Party ASMR.
But the way you're saying it, something's coming. You don't know when it's coming.
That's true. It's like sex. You just kind of start and you don't know when it's finishing. Could be a 2-pump chump. Could be, sniff and lick the feet.
I'm scared.
Me too. As long as there's no 9-volt battery test involved, I'm okay.
Oh, fuck.
What? What was it?
Leak all over the fridge.
I leaked on the fridge.
Can we switch to mobile so we can help me?
Can I switch to mobile so I can help you? Mr. Knast says he needs an adult. And then the Slim Reaper from 3 to 6. He's doing shit shows.
I just woke him up.
Miss Grimm just woke his ass up.
Way to go, Miss Grimm.
He said he wasn't sleeping, but I could tell.
And then the 6 to 9 spot. We're going to have cartoons. Because look, you can see the TV. We're going to have cartoons and coffee.
And what cartoons will you be watching, sir?
I don't know. If we run the right channel, it might be Japanese porn cartoons.
Anime. Again,
But most likely it'll probably be Woody Woodpecker and Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Popeye. Because usually Saturday mornings I get up early anyway, and I don't watch the news anymore. I end up watching the cartoons.
news is impressive anyway.
And then at 9 o'clock, Spawn will be coming in, and she is making me breakfast. And since she lives close to me, she's bringing me breakfast when she is done.
I call bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, she lives right, stone's throw away from me.
But where the fuck am I?
When the fuck did we get breakfast? Yes, the good cartoons, the violent cartoons that we grew up with. And then, yes, Spawn's going to make breakfast. I don't know what she's making. And then, since we're now wide awake and we've had something to eat, now look, I can't eat when I get out of bed, but I can drink coffee. And I used to be able to put a cigarette right in my mouth. But, yes, at 10:30, once Spawn is done, we're going to be joined by the Nexus Nation, Darth himself.
Who is actually streaming right now? That's why he's not in chat tonight.
Yes, he is streaming right now on his spot, and he will be taking the 10:30 to 1:30 spot. And I don't know what he has planned, but all I know is you may want to have a diaper, a towel, and wipes, because you may not only piss yourself, but you may shit your pants too. And then at 1:30, Mr. Darth is going to relinquish his power over to Mr. Jimmy Dukes Gaming, who looks like he may actually have a special guest from 1:30 to 2:30. So I don't know what Jimmy's going to have planned, but we will soon find out.
And here's Darth now.
Yep, and he's in Nuketown.
Yep. Holiday Nuketown.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good map, too. So then from there, after Jimmy Dukes Gaming, at 2:30, Miss Grimm and Mama Dukes will be coming on. You're leaking everywhere.
Chicken's leaking.
Chicken's leaking. Meat's
Dana
leaking.
just got a whole fucking mouthful of chicken.
Who got a mouthful of chicken? Awesome. Well, different type of chicken. So, but then Miss Grimm and Mama Dukes are going to be doing Holin's Customs. So Holin's Customs Corner. And they're going to basically be roasting the Reverend. And the Reverend can't be on to defend himself.
Nope.
So I don't know what project they're doing, and I don't know what they're going to be talking about. So I'll probably be sleeping or laying down on the couch. And then at 4:30, when they are done, Mr. Knast is going to come and join you again from 4:30 to 6:30. So we are on Saturday here. And I don't know exactly what he's got. Maybe this is going to be, I don't know, maybe he'll do something like, entertainment night, or maybe go back to uh, the expedition show, or maybe a mix of everything that he's done. You never know. At 6:30 to 8 o'clock, we're going to get dinner. And I don't know what's for dinner either, but the Spawn will be cooking dinner for us. I don't know what that's going to be.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Maybe. But then at 8 o'clock, coming back to me for the last time. So from 8 to 8:45, we are going to continue with whatever bullshit we couldn't get done in the previous 6 hours that I did. And we're going to see what kind of trouble we can start. I'll be over 1 second.
And they're all over the chicken guts.
All over the chicken guts on the floor. So then at 8:45, I will be joined by Mr. Knast and Miss Grimm. Right there. And for the last 15 minutes of the night, we will continue with our closeouts and going over a final yaddy-dotty of the past, at that point, almost 24 hours. Be like 23 hours and 45 minutes. And we'll do a recap, and we'll go through the reactions and people that were in, and you name it, we're going to be doing it. And right about 9 o'clock, a little bit after, but not much after, that'll be it. I'm going to bring my mixer and make another batch of cookies before the show is completely over, but I'll make them after Shannon and I are done. You can make them during while you are doing it. That's fine. You guys can make cookies too. You could make cookies here if you want. We could add extra curricular activity to those such said cookies.
Cookie?
We could add marijuana to the cookies. We could make marijuana brownies.
How do we get cookies?
I don't know. Mr. Knast is going to come. Mr. Knast is going to come get a caramel.
Okay.
All right, I got to get ready to go mobile, so I'm going to go mobile real quick. I'm going to jump out of this part so I don't boop, 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 boop thing. So I will be back in a second.
Yeah, they're trying to drug me. It's okay. They gave me a small piece of caramel a couple weeks ago and it knocked me on my ass. So, Desperado. They like to pick on me. They like to make fun of me. But that is okay. And he is back.
There we go.
I was just telling people I like to pick on me.
Yes, I heard. And Miss Grimm said, you slept good.
Yeah, I woke up like.
But you know what? That's okay. Just found these. Rebecca found the pictures of Luna holding one of the reptiles. But years ago, Miss Grimm had done drugs, and she didn't know she did drugs. Or not Miss Grimm, Mama Dukes.
Yeah, I mean, well, I can't really say I didn't know.
Well, you see, me and a friend that I no longer talk to decided to take one of Mama Dukes' cigarettes and take some of the tobacco out of the tip. And then we shoved some marijuana back in, and then we repacked it with the cigarette tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
She's going question, question, question. You remember this because you were laughing your ass off at the fucking commercials on TV. Yes, so we put pot in her cigarette.
Who did it? You and who?
Me and Chris. It was at the apartment in Palmyra. It was our apartment.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to smoke anymore. I hallucinate.
No, you just got to smoke the good stuff.
Maybe.
Heather says she's got a question. What question do you have?
Now she's confused on what you were talking about.
Yes. We put pot in her cigarette, and she was fucking laughing her ass off. I think it might have been around Easter time, too, because I think it might have been the Cadbury Bunny commercial with the lion.
Cadbury
Yeah,
commercial line?
yeah, the Cadbury Bunny commercial where the bunny goes buck, 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 buck.
Hold on.
They had the new tryouts, and they had like a llama. They had a lion because he's like, buck.
So Cadbury Bunny line commercial?
Cadbury Bunny egg commercial. Yeah, I don't know. But there was a lion in it. There was a llama.
Llama.
Yeah, I think I found it.
Oh, yeah, you both were picking on me, asking me how I was feeling. Yeah, I'm here. What am I supposed to be helping you with?
Seal those bags. I gotta run her back outside.
Got to run who outside?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Something more cuddly. Yeah. Bigger. Friendlier, maybe. Thank you. Not quite what we had in mind, yes.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury Bunny, because only he brings Cadbury cream eggs with their delicious milk chocolate outside and creamy filling. While others may keep trying, there's only one Cadbury Bunny, and no bunny knows Easter better than him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we got her stoned, and I think that's what she was watching, and she was fucking dying.
Oh, I'm sorry, Heather. I didn't mean to have the flashback, but I had to. It is a show about remembrance. She's probably sitting there, I'm gonna kick her ass.
Oh, well, you see, there was a point
It's so funny.
because it was me and somebody else, and we were upstairs in the apartment, and Heather's father had come over, and me and Chris were looking, and we said, so anybody that does drugs, we got to leave. Now, me and Chris always smoked pot. And she's like, yeah. So we started walking out of the house. And I said, all right, John, it was good seeing you, but I got to leave now. He goes, where are you going? I said, Heather said anybody that's done drugs has to leave the house. Her father turns around and starts walking out with us.
Ah, man.
Oh, the good old days.
Forgot about that. Drugs are bad.
No, they're not. I have a cabinet full of them. People make drugs bad. Drugs do not make drugs bad.
There's one from 1989, Cadbury Bunny tryout commercial from 1989.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Oh, God.
I mean, it was probably the 90s one you just played.
That was 94.
Yeah, it was probably that one.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Because Alex was born and we were in our apartment by 94.
There's a bunch of them, though. Wow. $1.99 hamburger kids meal from Burger King back in 94.
I remember just before 94, cigarettes were like $2.10 a pack.
That's something we could do one night. We can have a throwback place night. Make us all feel really old. Yeah, there's some fucked up commercials that you can find on YouTube.
Oh yeah. And you wonder how much drugs were they on in order to do those commercials?
Yeah, that is true. We got an appointment the day Alex turned 6 months old.
Yep.
Dang.
We were in Corman Suites in Palmyra, right by the water. Because we had moved over to Corman Suites. In the one apartment, it was me, Heather, our mother, and Meredith, because the house we lived in Pennsauken had a fire in the attic.
Oh, damn.
And it was old slate roof. I mean, it was bad. Heather she was like almost any day getting ready to have Alex.
That's kind of scary and stressful at the same time.
Yeah, it was early in the morning. I was getting up, getting ready to go to work. The guy that lived upstairs, he came running down. He's like, water. I'm like, oh, fuck, he popped his water bed.
Uh,
And he's like, no. And then I noticed that he was all covered in soot. And I'm like, why the fuck is he working downstairs on the fucking boiler at this hour in the morning? And then he said, fire. And I'm like, I understand that.
I'm out.
And we went upstairs and I was like, all right. And threw the fire extinguisher out the window because the fire extinguisher didn't work. Started poking holes in the drywall and found it was cooking across the front of the house. I said, call the fire company.
Heather says he was looking for water.
Yeah. Got outside. There was fucking snow on the ground.
What do you do? Just start throwing snowballs at it.
Yeah, I mean, snow. There was a decent amount of snow outside too. It wasn't. But then we all got out and Grouser ran back upstairs. Yeah, I had to be at work. Grouser ran back upstairs because he had substance upstairs.
Substance, oh boy.
Yeah, see, Grouser worked on an agricultural farm. So they worked with human shit. Well, on this farm, Grouser used to grow plants. And some of these plants got up to 6 feet tall. And John used to bring home trash bags of the shit.
Oh boy.
So upstairs in the closet, I think there was like a half a trash bag upstairs.
Good God.
Yeah, so as he's running out, the cop's running right up next to him. He goes, get the fuck out. And he's like, not a problem.
I'm out.
Yeah, because...
There's 2 sets of pills here.
Yeah.
Double shake.
Yeah, so needless to say, it was quite interesting that morning.
I'm sure.
We were standing outside waiting to see if we smelled anything burning.
Yeah, I've always wondered that if you have weed in your apartment and catch it on fire, if you can get high off of it.
There were people saying that they smelled it and that the firefighters were getting stoned off of it.
Oh boy.
But they ended up putting so much water on the fire that the fire chief finally said to them, look, if you see a flame, use water. If you don't see a flame, stop fucking using the water. Like the basement probably had about 2.5, almost Probably about 2.5 feet of water in the basement.
That's insane.
Yeah, there was a lot of water. It was more water damage than it was smoke or fire damage. I mean, granted, the roof was done, but it was more damage by water than it was anything.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot.
And then it took forever for us to get back into the house.
At that point, was like you asked the guy, like, how long is it going to take? Is it even worth getting back in? So,
Yeah, I don't remember what the whole holdup was, but I mean, it was a while. Okay, so who was all this for?
That's for her. I already did it for her.
Luna, this for you? This for the Luna? Come here, though. Oh. Go watch her. We're giving Luna medicine. And we're watching that she doesn't spit it out. Because,
take your medicine.
see, it's a piece of cheese.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, you got to hide that fucker good.
Yeah. Hi, Bill.
I think it was my mom's insurance.
Yeah, it was something. Something was like
Here,
real.
put this with you and Sissy. Last one.
It's the last one in there.
Last one there.
Is there any sausage of that left over from the other night? Oh, is there? I thought you used that whole pack.
Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't use the whole pack.
Okay. Look, here we go. We take it, bend it in half, and break it.
Anybody needs to break into my house, that's how they're going to destroy it.
Yeah, anybody that's ever got to break in the house, make sure you bring cheese with you.
Unless you're me.
Yeah, because that'll keep. Well, they're going to be confused on Friday night or Monday night when you walk in here. And I don't walk in, and Mommy doesn't walk in either.
True.
So the whole smoking thing has not gone quite as planned.
You're going to get it. I know you will.
It just, like when I was talking to the doctor the other day, they asked, are you smoking? I'm like, unfortunately, yeah, I wanted to try and stop. Now, after the surgery, I will be stopping because, as we know, we don't smoke inside the house. You know that as well as anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to get up and come outside to have a cigarette.
True.
And one last roll call for the evening. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to work out in my system pretty quick.
You'll get it. I have faith.
But it's like I had said to the PA, because it was the doctor's PA. He's like, all right, do you smoke? And I'm like, yes, unfortunately, I tried to quit. He goes, I'm just going to tell you, it takes a little longer to heal, all the normal stuff. And I get that. But I was like, because of this and this and this and this, he goes, look, there's probably a lot worse things you could be doing. So, I get it. And they're like, if you need anything, call. I mean, between putting in the paperwork for the lawsuit, trying to get ready for this surgery, all the other normal stress shit that we're just going through for the holiday. Trying to get everything, everything set up. Like this Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably get together my hospital bag. It's just,
we're not rushing around Sunday night trying to do everything. I get it.
yeah, it's just, getting everything done now. So that way next week I can go, okay, We got the surgery. I can come home I can come home Tuesday, sit, maybe just have a little uncomfort because I may have to stay on the couch on the on the couch Tuesday night into Wednesday, maybe Wednesday night before I move to the room.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't want to have a million things to do when I get home.
No, I totally understand that.
Because the problem is, as well as I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to have to, can you do this for me? And I hate doing that shit.
No. Well, that's why I took Monday and Tuesday off.
Right. It's like, can you go do this for me? Can you go do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this? I mean, one of the things that we did put in for, we actually put in for a home health aide.
Yeah, which would definitely help.
Yeah, because you figure Monday and Tuesday will be home. Wednesday, they'll probably send somebody out just to see how things are going. I'm going to have a therapist that will be sent to the house so we could start doing therapy at the house, at least till we can get ready to start driving.
Mm-hmm.
And then a home health aide when nobody else is around, so she doesn't, have to struggle between work and, all right, let me help him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I got a home health aide here for a couple hours, it's like, okay, look, what can I do? Let me do the dishes for you. Let me do this. Let me take a little bit of the weight off you guys.
So sponsor cheese, you playing Fortnite, and Cool is here, and I'm here.
Because I imagine Vaughn's going to end up going, I'm going to bring dinner over tonight for you guys. And it'll be like, I appreciate it, but I just don't want to eat,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Couple days I do nothing but pretty much the last hip replacement I had, had it on a Monday, was in a drug stupor at the hospital because they feed you highly potent drugs in the hospital.
All right, so Freya got two
Freya got two what?
antidiarrheal.
Oh, Freya got two antidiarrheal and Luna got two Benadryl.
Yes.
Awesome. So one has the shits and the other one has the scratch. But yeah, no, like I said, what did they give me? They gave me a Percocet and what was the other thing they gave me in the hospital? What's my favorite one? The Demerol?
Dilaudid.
Huh?
Dilaudid.
Dilaudid is a very nice painkiller. And they give that to you in the hospital. Tuesday, they have you practice getting in and out of the car, going up and down steps, and then they go, okay, good, you're doing this, get the hell out of the hospital.
Yeah, pretty much.
You come home, you kind of do your medications and everything. When you get home, you take a little bit of a pain pill, because don't get me wrong, but coming home from the hospital, and it won't even be, but like when Miss Grimm did this last time, like potholes hurt, the idiots that want to stop in front of you, and your whole senses really aren't there because you're still in a drug stupor.
True. I mean, and that is almost holiday season, so you got asshole galore drivers.
That's when we're going to the area, right?
What?
Thursday.
That was the plan.
Messaging Dee and telling her we have a few things in.
All right. And then Wednesday will be like, okay, just kind of continue that little bit of stupor a little bit, but start coming around a little bit more, letting off of a little bit. And hopefully that's as long as I need the pain medication, because that's how I did it last time.
Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they said this one's going to be more intricate work, and this one I'm probably going to hurt more on. And I'm like, well, you know what? First off, like I said, everybody, what kind of pain, what physical pain can you actually give me that I haven't done already in the past 2 years at least, mentally?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. from all the, the pain that we've gone through in the past 2 years of the loss of AJ and Hope. And, what Miss Grimm went through and what you put yourself through and what I've watched the rest of the family go through, because I know that everybody has a different type of grief and I don't know if you want to call it grief and suffering, but I also feel that for the entire family, for you, for Stephanie, for Alex, for Brandon, for Cora, for Shannon, for Shannon's parents, my stepmother, just everybody that the kids knew. It's kind of like I listen and I take their stories in, and I hold on to their stories. So it's like I've collected everybody's stories in the past 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what the premise of tonight's about. Telling stories, talking about them a little bit, talking about other people that we've lost. I mean, and that's the one thing. You always keep someone's memory alive by talking about it.
Exactly.
No matter what.
No. Yeah, I mean, is it ever easy? No, it's not. I know that one of AJ's friends just passed. How long ago did he pass?
October, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It hasn't been that long ago, but but this is their first holidays without their son, and I understand. And I've been watching this person's posts, and I try and offer the best words that I can, going, look, I know it's not easy, and I don't think it ever does get any easier, but you're not alone, and if you need to talk, we are here. We understand what you're going through.
Mm-hmm. And
I just look at the way that she posts sometimes, and I can see that it's eating her, and I get it completely 100%. I mean, the grief that you feel just eats you alive inside, and
we got someone to say, hey, alone, come talk. We're here to listen.
Yeah, it's like I said to you, I don't remember if that was yesterday or not, but I said to you lately, I just been having flashback images playing in my mind.
Yeah, you said, I remember your message yesterday.
And I don't know why. I don't know. There's nothing that's brought it on, but it's just, it could be the surgery coming up. It could be just, things are weighing, and, it might be doing this because now it's trying to get my mind out of another spot. It's like, look, this is what you dealt with 2 years ago. Yes, you're getting ready to deal with this surgery, but this surgery is nothing compared to what you dealt with almost 2 years ago. Remember these images? Do you know what I mean? It's like a protection mechanism.
That's true. I always loved when you walked down with the kids to BJ's. They were a lot of fun.
Yeah. We used to tell them all the time, go over to the bakery department and yell for your cousin. Yeah, we used to tell them all the time. We always made sure that we would go over to the bakery department to see if Cora was there.
And that's what just makes it fun. Is like when you know where you can find somebody, you go and make a scene out of it. Say, hey, go embarrass this person, or go do this.
Yeah, like we haven't even been to the BJ's up in that area, and even when it wasn't the same after Cora had left there anyway. So,
like, could you imagine, like, them walking out to Mike Christensen at Wegmans? Hey, Uncle Dirtbag.
yeah, and they AJ probably would have done that.
I could see my boss, like his boss, look at him, huh?
Yeah, or he would have said, "Give me my ducats." You got to get out there and make those ducats.
Yep.
So we are at 2 hours and 16, almost 17 minutes.
Yeah, one night.
Yeah, it was definitely. It's okay. I use Alana as my coping method just because when it happened, I was pregnant with her. Yeah, I mean, you always try and bring in something to, I don't know if you want to say, help lighten the situation or try and change that situation. I mean, I know it's not an easy thing to do, but you know, you one of the biggest things I always say after the show is, about walking through hell because you own the fucking place. The reason that I say that is because a lot of times the things that we want the most, you have to walk through hell in order to get to that other side. On the other side of hell, there is what you want. There is that greener field that everybody has always said, that there's always greener grass on the other side of the fence. And it's kind of the same principle. When you're walking through hell, it's dark, it's dreary, it's always pushing down on you, which is one of the premises of the show tomorrow night, the Let It Out. Just the things in general life, whether it be financial or relationship or just the weather itself. Sometimes things just weigh on you heavier than they normally would. And that's just because it's our human nature.
That is true.
And, people may walk out in the morning this morning and go, holy fuck, it's really foggy. It's just a shitty day. But later in that afternoon, today, the sun came out.
Yep.
And it warmed up a little bit. So, okay, we had to push through that dreary, dreadful, cold morning this morning that just was milky and just, okay, yeah, it's a bad day. I got to go to work or whatever the situation may be. But you pushed through it. You got through to the other side. You didn't stop. If you stop when you're going through hell, then you don't tend on starting again. You tend on staying in that path. And that is something that you don't want to do. You don't want to stay there. You keep going. You get to that other side. You get to that goal. You get to that greener pasture, that greener field, because this is where you want to be. This is where things are better. They're easier. The air is cleaner. It's lighter. You don't feel like you got the pressure and the weight of the world just laying down on you.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
And that's why I always say at the end, look, don't take any shit from anybody because, this is your life. People are not going to be happy how you necessarily run things. Look, parents may not be happy with the way that their children run things financially, or they may not be happy with the lifestyles of the way they're choosing things, or they may not be happy with your significant other. Other people may not be, oh, look, I don't really like that your significant other, or I don't like this, or I don't. Look, those are people's opinions. Everybody's going to have an opinion. And that is fine. But you have to take it off of what you feel and what you believe. Look, if this person is making you happy, then it doesn't matter what anybody else says. They're the ones that need to learn to live with it. If the way you're running your financials is getting you through, it doesn't matter if anybody else says that you shouldn't do it like this because they're not doing it.
Yeah, been there, done that. I know how that feels all too well.
And this is getting you through where you want to be. So that's really all that matters. Everything else will fall in line sooner or later. People will turn around, oh, I don't like this. Okay, you don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. I just ask that you support me in my doing this.
Yeah.
And If they can't support you in it, then you know what? Okay, hey, don't be part of what I'm doing here. But when it works out, don't be the first one to turn around and go, you were right. But also, if it doesn't work out, don't be the first one to be there and say, I told you so. As long as you go by that rule of never taking any shit from anybody and always keep going when you are in hell, life will look a lot different on the outside.
That's true. Depends how you look at it, but yeah.
Took many, many years for me to actually understand it that way. It did. It didn't come overnight. It never comes overnight. And look, I mean, I'm 51 and I still question some of the shit that I do.
Yeah, well, you're always gonna question your motives and all that, but sometimes can make you a stronger person.
When it works, okay. If it doesn't work, I go, all right, well, that didn't work. I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
That's just what you got to do.
I get that.
So we are just about over 20 minutes. Why don't we get ready to start doing our closeout for the night?
Okie dokie. First one is you.
You can find Holland's Customs on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Again, we are taking orders, but we are asking that if you are getting orders for Christmas or need them by Christmas, we are asking that you get them in at the very latest by this Friday. Earlier this week would be better. The sooner the better, because next week I am not going to be up to par where I normally am. And that might be a lot for Miss Grimm to do, but for me to sit and explain things, but especially also if you need them mailed out, because now the mail is starting to take a little bit longer to get there. So if you are going to order something from Holland's, you can get us at Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. You can contact myself, Mr. Knast, Cora, Stephanie. You can go onto the Basement Show page. Like I said, just please, if you are going to order something for the holiday, please try and get that order in by the end of this week.
Which is rapidly coming quick.
Yes, it is. It's quicker than, it seems like it's faster every day.
Yep. And then coming soon, my big project, thebasementshowlive.com. This will be our gateway to say goodbye to social media and hello to our own public domain where we can get away with murder, do what we want, how we want, when we want, with what we want. The biggest sticking point right now is finding a web browser that allows us to have a chat service along with the shows broadcasting live, because you, the viewers, mean so much to each one of us. So we do not want to lose the feature of having a live chat, because if we do that, the show won't be the same. So bear with us a little bit longer, but hopefully this is coming sooner rather than later. But it will have everything under live shows, host bios, Holland's Customs will be featured on the site. It will have everything Basement Show related all in one spot.
Yep.
Now our show lineup. This might change in the next couple of weeks, but for the time being, Monday nights you have the Grimms with Sir Grimm and Mrs. Grimm. Tuesday nights is Dragos and Tink, which has been myself and Grimm. Wednesday nights is our new show, Let It Out, which we debuted a couple weeks ago. It will be back tomorrow night. So if something's bothering you, like Grimm was saying, financial burden, stress burden, and you need someone to talk to, Wednesday nights is your safe spot. No judgment, no retaliation. So come and just let it out. Get it off your shoulders, and I can guarantee you feel a hell of a lot better. Thursday nights, you got me with Entertainment Night. And those who have been hanging out on Thursday nights can tell you it is a lot of fun. Last week we did Never Have I Ever. We've done crossword puzzles. We did Pumpkin Connect 4. We did Memory, Mad Libs, Trivia. We do a little bit of everything. So if you have any suggestions on what you would like for that show, please reach out to me.
Like Pretty Princess ASMR readings.
Yeah, I mean, that is entertainment in itself. So,
That is
and then Friday night is it for the time being, but Friday is the Rev Grimm show. We don't know exactly what will be on Friday night once the Grimm takes his hiatus for a little bit. We might have Darth, or should I say, Wink Specklebottom.
true. Maybe I get somebody to sit in for the rep and fill my spot for a change. I will still be doing stuff in the backgrounds, but a lot of it for the time being, I may be away from the camera.
Now, all these shows, you have to keep an eye out for the post that gets posted that day to find out what time the show starts. Because some people have been messaging me again if they don't see a show starting at 8 o'clock. Oh, what? No show tonight? Did you read the post? The post will tell you what time we will be live. We also schedule our shows and post that on the feed as well. So that way you can click that you're interested in that event so you get notified when we go live. That is a cheap way of getting notified. Other than that, keep an eye out for any posts that we make.
Yes. There's always a possibility of pop-up shows. You never know when. But remember, this weekend, starting Friday night, the Reverend Show is going to be 3 hours, taking it into the beginning of the 24-hour show. So we ask that you stop in and follow and watch as much as you can. We know that nobody can sit in there the full entire time, but check it out. Check out, when you can. It'd be really appreciated.
I give them credit if they hang out the full 24 hours.
If you hang out the full 24 hours, I'll tell you what, you got yourself a guaranteed spot on whatever show you want. You will get a host spot to come and sit and host your own line on one of the shows. You will get one of the nights that you want, doesn't matter what night, and you will get to be running that show if you make it the entire 24 hours.
I'm fine with that. So there's an incentive. If you want to watch full 24 hours, you will be invited to join the basement show and have your own spot.
There you go. More power to you. I will say that.
Yes, I agree.
So you can follow the Basement Show with Mr. Knast on Facebook and YouTube, as well on TikTok at Basement Show with Mr. Knast. Now remember, TikTok right now is kind of like a promotional thing, but if we get enough people on there, we may try and actually stream off of there.
Yep.
Now, Facebook and YouTube are the only two platforms that are live every night that we're on. Now, this weekend for the 24-hour show, we will bring back Twitch to the studio. So you will have Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You'll have 3 platforms running this weekend. After that, we'll have to wait and see what happens. We're not sure if it's going to stay or not. But remember, right now, to like, follow, and share on all platforms.
It's true. So next we have drop a reaction on any show, any stream that you watch. This is anyone who watches any other streamers other than the Basement Show, myself, Darth, Jimmy Duke's Gaming, the Mortimer Misfits. I know a bunch of streamers. And I can tell you that they appreciate every time that someone drops them a like. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the capability of seeing it live drop, so we can't see it pop up as it happens. Unlike some streamers I know who will stop what they're doing and say, hey, thanks for the like. They will acknowledge you as soon as you click that like button because they get notified on the screen who dropped a like. We go back at the end of every show. We thank people that way. But it means a lot to us if you do drop a like, heart, kill emoji. Or if you don't like us, you can leave the crying emoji if we upset you, or an angry emoji if we did something to piss you off. That lets the streamer know that you either like what they're doing or they need to work on something. And it is free to do. I'm not holding you on saying, hey, you gotta press the like button, but it is a free way to support any show that you watch. So, I mean, just keep that in the back of your mind. And if we are doing something that does offend you, please reach out. Let us know. We're only human. We may make mistakes. So if something does bother you, feel free to reach out. And then we've been saying it all night. The Basement Show going 24 hours, starting this Friday at 9 p.m. and ending Saturday at 9 p.m. It's going to be a very grueling 24 hours, to say the least. But we are going to do it. We are feeling really strong about this.
There's a big cast of characters to get us through this.
Yes,
A lot of people pitching in, a lot of moving parts. And honestly, there is going to be something in that 24 hours that is going to be, at least for everybody that is watching that show, whether it is about games or whether it's about laughing to where you're going to pee your pants, whether it's about hearing Grimm's truck driving mouth, or Mr. Knast, as we've been joking around, his pretty pensive ASMR, or back to an entertainment, maybe even something like an entertainment / expedition type thing. You never know, to learning what the Spawn is cooking for us, and
what's in the mind of Darth Nexus?
yeah, or listening to the stories about the Reverend throughout the years from Miss Grimm and Mama Dukes, or seeing what craft they're making next to offer for Holin's Customs, or just having a random shit show with the Slim Reaper because he's not exactly sure what to do, but he wants to help out anyway.
Yep. Well, we had even said it's going to be considered a 24-hour shit show.
That's exactly what it is. This is a sanctioned shit show. Everything is allowed on the table except for what we normally don't talk about. We don't like to get into religion. Now, if we talked about this, if we did do a Sunday into a Sunday, we may had to have had Sunday morning mass with the Reverend.
Yeah.
There was no way around that. But, we won't talk religion. We're not going to talk politics. But we will talk about ways that we can make you piss your pants.
Yeah, because we're Miles Davis.
Yes, we might all be Miles Davis by the time we're done.
If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Oh, that was the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
There you go.
Okay, so next you have, I know you know this one a lot more than I do, so this is yours, The Gift of Life.
Yes, so the Gift of Life. Right now, by the end of the year, the Gift of Life is looking to register 50,000 people to sign up to become an organ donor. Now, doesn't cost anything. It takes you about 2 minutes of time to go on to the Gift of Life and just go through and sign it up. Now, my belief and some other people's beliefs, when you leave this world, you don't need what you have now. You're not going to need it. You're not going to need your lungs. You're not going to need your kidneys. You're not going to need your corneas for your eyes. AJ and Hope both gave to the Gift of Life, and there are people that have benefited from their gift. Sight, living because their heart is stronger now because they have a new heart, or they have new heart valves, or people that are able to run because they've gotten tissue, cadaver tissue, or they've had cornea transplants. At any point in time, there are over 500,000 people a day waiting for a transplant or a donation. Ask that you consider doing this. Myself, Miss Grimm, Mr. Knast, and we found out last night Mr. Darth himself is an organ donor. And they said
Find that out.
they're not going to take anything. A lot of people are like, well, I don't want to sign this, and then all of a sudden I got to go to the hospital, and they're not going to do what they have to do because they see I'm an organ donor. Doesn't work that way. When the time comes that there is nothing left that can be done for you, or your time comes to move on to whatever you believe is next, then your donation will be given. And the thing is, you don't even know what you're going to be able to donate. Such as I could say with AJ himself was a universal donor. Now, anybody that doesn't know what a universal donor is, that means that their blood type can go to anybody, A, B, A positive, A negative, B, O, he was able to give bone marrow. So one person's body may be able to help, say, up to 100 people with the organs that they're able to take, the organs, tissues that they can take. But when you're a universal donor, you could end up helping hundreds. And it goes on for a while because they can synthesize what they've gotten. And it helps so many other people to live a more full life that they may not have had a chance to without somebody willing to give that offer of a donation. So please consider it. As I said, it doesn't cost anything. It takes about 2 minutes of your time. Think about how many times you've wasted 2 minutes throughout the day.
Yeah, it's true. And our last and most difficult one of the night, I'm going to help with this one too, is hashtag justice for AJ and Hope. This day is coming sooner than late, soon and fast as well, that we will begin the battle to get the justice that these two wonderful kids deserve. They both should be here with us. They were both taken way too early in life, which is not fair. I know mom and dad miss them. I miss them. Sissy misses them. The brothers, Corey, or cousin. I mean, we all miss them. And it's not fair that their life was cut short. So we always save this one for last because it's the hardest one to talk about because you don't know what to say.
Yeah, that is true.
But like I like to personally say that they're always loved, they're always missed, and they'll never be forgotten. That is my favorite way to summarize this in my way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never quite really sure what to say. And the reason that I can say something is like this because I know that this May 7th, is 2 years since the fire. 2 years since we lost AJ. And May 10th, which today is the 10th, but May 10th will be 2 years that we've lost Hope. And the biggest thing that I still come back to this day is the day that Miss Grimm woke up from her coma. And even 2 years later, if I was to ask, what do you actually say? And I still would turn around and go, I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is to say. I don't think there's anything that's truly ever right. I don't think there's anything that's truly ever wrong. It's kind of, no matter how you look at it, you're in a way, you're like a catch-22 because you never know. Yeah, I miss them every day. Their day is coming. No, that is true. And it's, as I said, it is always hard to figure out exactly what you want to say. And I don't think as long as I am on the earth for the rest of my days that I will ever truly have the right words to say. I personally don't think it's possible.
No. It definitely is hard.
It's, as I've said many times, people have said, they say that they are sorry and, they're sorry for our loss. And I always thank them. And, I've had many people actually say, I don't even have the words to say. And I tell them, I understand. I do. The way I described this was, if we were to take the situation and change it around and it was a fire where, an older couple had lost their lives. Let's say they had no children, or they had children, but their children were moved away. Yes, it's still a very tragic thing, but to some of us, I think it may not be the right way that I'm saying it, but I think some of us could swallow that pill easier because this is a couple, maybe a husband and a wife. They're older, their kids are moved away from home, they're on their own. Maybe you might be able to swallow that pill easier because they've lived a life.
Yeah.
Where with these two young children, they hadn't even got to experience life yet. So the pill is very jagged and very sharp and very spiny, and it's impossible to swallow because it just seems that when you go to try and swallow that pill, that it just all of a sudden the spikes come out and it jams up in the top of your mouth.
No, I get that, and that's a good way to look at it.
And that's why I say it's always a jagged pill. And I've always told people, look, I understand you don't know what to say because I don't even know what to say myself. Like, I could not put myself into somebody else's position and go to them and say, I'm sorry for your loss. I would be at a loss for words. Yes, I'm sorry for your loss, but that I couldn't even say enough to even begin to scratch that surface.
No, I get that. That's never easy no matter what.
No, it is not.
And when it's immediate family hits, it hits harder than a lot.
Yeah. Yes, it does. And
you're left with that void in the rest of your life. Like, okay, like I only had the one brother and sister. Like, what now? Just me.
Yeah.
Just like when my father passed away in 2019, I was like, this isn't fair. I was just getting to know him. I didn't know you for the first 25 years of my life, and now I finally have you in my life for 8 years, and now you're gone. It's like, this isn't right.
Yeah.
So immediate family hits harder than if it's someone, like you said, who's a little bit older. Their kids are grown, but it's still a loss of life. But like that burden doesn't weigh on you, like if it's your immediate family.
Yeah, because I mean, we I don't remember when it was, but from my stepmother, her mother passed away. And myself and Shannon went to the funeral, and we went, and everybody was coming up to us. And I'm like, I am so sorry for your loss. And everybody's like, oh my God, compared to what you guys went through, this is, and it's like, look, this isn't supposed to be about us right now. I thank you, everybody, that you are saying, that, you're giving condolences for AJ and Hope, but this is about this person right now.
Yep.
And it's like I said, just so many people that have gone through loss themselves, and it's like, I went through loss, but this is nothing what I went through. Like, I am, and you can see that they're like trying to find the words, and I'm like, look, I understand.
Yeah.
Anything else?
It's very hard. Miss my parents. Wish they were still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how I am with my aunt and uncle. I lost both my aunt and uncle at a very young age. And I looked at them as a second set of parents. They helped me mold to who I was.
Yep.
I cherished all the memories, all the photos I have with the three of us. Because I would, if I could, I'd call them mom and dad. I was always at their house. I always called them. If I needed help with homework or something, give them a call. Hey, can you help me with my homework? Like, I get that, Corey. I mean,
yeah.
There's a lot of people I wish were still here. Trust me.
Yeah. Get ready to jump. We're doing our closeout.
Does Mr. Grimm have any final words for the night?
Final words for the night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Dull, original.
Yeah, it's original.
But we did have 5 reactions for the evening. We had a like from myself, Cora, Gary, Troy, Don Brooks dropped us a ha ha. But we did have a wild, crazy fun night tonight, so I can understand the ha.
Yes, we did.
Cora, Spawn, Troy, Mama Dukes, Heather, the Clemson Phoenix was in chat with us. Kelsey stopped by, sent us a picture for us, throwback picture night. Lori, we had Stephen Banshee on YouTube.
A lot of people in here.
Yeah,
A lot of people started out with us tonight.
Yeah, I saw we had like 15 at one point.
Yes, we did.
David in chat, Dawn, Valerie was here for a little bit. I mean, you guys are the MVPs. I say this night in, night out. These shows aren't possible without people like all you taking your time to hang out with us, whether it's 2 hours, 3 hours, any amount of time. We always greatly appreciate all the support we get. You guys make the basement show what it is, and I can't thank you enough for helping me make a dream come true. Have a good one. You as well, Corey. Hope to see you tomorrow night in chat.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I just say that's my last words. Thank you.
As I've said, and as Mr. Knast said, couldn't say it better. All of you here, you are the ones that make the shows go around. Without you, there is no show. There is no Mr. Knast. There's no Rev Grimm. There's no Miss Grimm. No Spawn. There's no Mondays through Fridays. There's no 24-hour show. There is nothing. But we do appreciate all you guys. We appreciate all the comments and you all, watching with us, whether you're able to be here for a couple minutes or just stopping by to say hi, or you're here the whole entire time. We greatly appreciate it. So, as always, like we said, as we know and we explained earlier, don't take any shit from anybody. And as we also explained what it's like for walking through hell. Remember, if you're walking through hell, hold your head fucking high. You guys are the best. Thank you, Cora. You are the best. You are here with us. You help us make these shows go around. We greatly appreciate you coming in and hanging with us every night.
Yep.
So from myself and Mr. Knast and Miss Grimm, I am the Reverend. We will see you tomorrow night on Let It Out. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we hope to see you all in chat tomorrow night. Deuces.
Good night.